We are live from the Columbia River Gorge, just about 20 minutes east of Portland, Oregon. And we just got done with a really cool evening, wedding renewal of vows, renewal of wedding vows. I said that backwards, but I think everybody knows what I mean. So we're at a place called the Vista House, and maybe Brenda, you can kind of take a picture.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Where we're at. The Vista House was built in the early 1900s. I don't know by who or why, but it's all made out of big granite
Well,
stones.
this was like the most important point in the Columbia River Gorge, which is right behind us. It was built in the 30s, wasn't it?
20s or 30s.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's usually so windy up here. Like in the winter, you can't even stand up here because the wind is so bad.
Yeah, usually
so
anywhere between 65 to 70 miles an hour. You can, you can fly a kite really well up here in the winter, or the spring, or the fall.
So tell us a little bit about this renewal and how it kind of got going.
Yeah, so this renewal that we had, the vow renewal this evening was with a couple who are remarried, and he had 4 kids, she had 2, and they put that together about 2.5 years ago, and they have been through so much change and so many challenges, and so they've reached a place to where they wanted to renew the vows, and what a beautiful place to do it up here with this view. Very, very much biblical vows that they took, but the thing that I wanted to share the most was, as many of you who have known us or work with us, we have a marriage mascot which has the default name Fred. And in this couple's life, their marriage mascot or marriage name is the anchor. And in their case, the anchor has slipped, the anchor's held, the anchor's had to be thrown overboard, the anchor's had to be replaced because it was anchored in a lot of things that were about them and sometimes about their past. And so for things that were dragging them down, they had to dispose of that and cut line with the past and then reattach to one another, and so that their anchor will hold fast for them. And in their case, their faith in Christ is really a big part of the anchor. But it's been fun working with this couple because everywhere we've gone, we've come across anchors, which we've taken pictures of.
We think of them.
And we think of them. And so, again, it's just taking a moment tonight to share with you the significance of what that oneness means, because it will be tested. And when it's tested, will it hold? And so choose wisely your marriage name, because it truly is the thing that represents your oneness and the thing that you're working for. So I don't know what more you'd want to add to that, but it was so fun to do it because the lady of the couple was English speaking and the gentleman of the couple was bilingual, and so he spoke English and Spanish. So
and you were supposed to say, and now I pronounce you husband and wife in Spanish. How did that go? I couldn't hear you.
I totally butchered it. Yeah, señor and señorita, something like that. I declario or something like that. It was horrible. I totally butchered the
well, luckily you had a
Spanish.
translator, so
luckily
that
the translator
kinda
picked me out, picked it up and did well. But whether they say it in English or not, it's I pronounce you man and wife, you may kiss the bride. That's the most important part. But just the beauty of knowing the couple and sharing in those very special moments. So I don't know, Brenda was the photographer, so she was all over the place.
I love that. But stressful. It's like, how do you take all these pictures? I took 148 pictures in like
half
an hour.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you do that without spoiling the moment and making too much noise? But
Yeah.
Hopefully one good
She told
shot.
me to move a couple times because I was
you're
in the
blocking
shadow.
the view.
I was in the shadows. Anyway, so that was really cool. So
I think that'd be cool if you ever have a chance to renew your vows, just especially to invite your kids in and I don't know, put it at a different level.
Yeah, especially for second marriages, because sometimes it takes a lot of time for those kids to warm up to you as a couple, and then to be able to renew the vows when they're ready to step into that. Because like in my situation, none of my kids showed up to our wedding at all. They have since come around, so there will be a day when we get to renew our vows.
My dream,
Oh,
your dream, our dream.
No, our dream.
I would love to rent a castle in Scotland, rent the whole thing out, fly all the kids over, and put all the men in their kilts and have bagpipes playing and just have a grand old celebration.
So I would say to you.
Should we start a GoFundMe
I think
account?
we should start a GoFundMe account, because to afford all that, we would need someone to sponsor it. Maybe they could make a reality show out of it. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be
and
fun.
pick up, a real
our
step family.
kids are so different. There's so many different
wow.
personalities with 7 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, even the bios, they're all different, aren't they?
Yeah. But I seriously mean that. It would be, would you pay money to see me in a kilt? I mean, who wouldn't?
He's got nice legs.
Oh, thanks. So, if you want to sponsor us to go to Scotland, bring your family. We could all share a castle.
Hey, it'd be a big
Castle's a
party.
big place. We just want to make sure that we do it in July or August.
Why?
Because it's warm.
Oh.
Scotland, it's cold.
Yeah.
Especially in Glasgow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you get to turn the accent.
Yeah, I
again.
gotta turn on the accent. Aye.
Well, anyway, hopefully this encourages you to, think of what you name your marriage. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, I think we have a podcast called 1 + 1 = 3.
Yeah, it
But
personifies your oneness.
Yeah. And so.
Who are you?
Yeah. What is the name of your marriage? So that's part of who you guys are, and your marriage is different than our marriage, and has its own personality. It's kind of fun. So. Anyway, I think
we're going to sign off, because we have a bunch of tourists coming our way. So, greetings from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, look at that gorge. Is that beautiful or what?
Yeah, it's kind of known as the fjords of the Northwest. Beautiful, beautiful location.
And especially as the sun's setting and stuff. It's just
lots of
love
trees.
It. I don't know. We don't have to leave
It's
right
green
away,
here
right?
because it always rains.
See,
Yeah,
senor.
okay.
Okay, that's all my English or
All right.
Spanish or Scottish.
You just wing it. So anyhow.
All right, friends. Good to see you, and remember, always forward.
Because if you ain't got the marriage,
You ain't got nothing.
bless you all.
Go have some fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.